We're going to start this one with the biggest news of the last week. It's cool. We're doing this weekly now. It's fantastic. The biggest news of the last week, Dodgers outfielder Mookie Betts will retire in 6 years. That was some pretty big breaking news that came out over the last week. Did either of you see that?
I
I
saw
heard somebody talk about it.
he was in the
Uh-huh.
car with John Cena and he was talking about how he was going to retire it when his contract was up.
It
Like
popped up as like a notification on my phone is like Dodgers outfielder Mookie Betts will retire. And I'm like, oh shit. And then it said after 2032. Like, why
Oh,
the
I thought
fuck is this news?
I thought you were gonna start by like whining and bitching about how the
No, we'll get there, but
Dodgers
I'm
only
no,
have
just
to pay
we'll get
Tucker and
oh
Otani $3 million this
I
year.
was going to save this, but then he saw it himself while we were waiting.
yeah. Yeah. We'll get into that.
Why don't we
Um
just get into it right now?
Welcome back to the flight deck. That's
Kyle
how
Tucker is not a Toronto Blue Jay. Um
he's
I
in the
think the
opposite. Right?
title of our last episode, let me see, something to do with is
Is Toronto
Toronto
Kyle's?
Kyle Tucker's next home. No.
We gotta. This is
No,
the
no.
second time in like 3-4 months where we've said something on a podcast title, and the next title has to be the complete opposite. Because there
Yes.
was because miraculously you'll remember one more win, and then it's over. Because then
Yeah.
they didn't
And they
win.
didn't do it. Um Let me just run through this real quick. What day was that? Friday?
We recorded or the
We
Tucker news?
recorded
Tucker news.
Wednesday,
Tucker was like
Thursday.
Was it Thursday?
Could have
Was it
been
only a
Friday.
day?
Kyle Tucker was the 15th.
Was it Saturday?
It was
It was
Thursday.
before Friday for sure.
It was Thursday night.
Fuck me. So I made a TikTok slash reel on Thursday at like 4. And it was just like I broke it down. I'm like, the Jays have a great chance. They've got the 10-year offer on the table. Things look like they could go long term. Fantastic. The Mets are looking at $50 million a year. Like it's a huge AAV. It's could go down to the two of them, but we all know he's going to go to the Dodgers. Fucking 2 hours later, he signed with the Dodgers.
Like 10 o'clock at night, he signed with the Dodgers.
Like it was just baffling. I'm like, the Dodgers weren't even in the reporting at all. It was just they were never mentioned for the most part. It was like they're lurking, but it was like, yeah,
Which
they're lurking. Okay. From now on, lurking means the Dodgers are getting whoever it is. That's what I've come to accept. But within 2 hours, he was a Dodger, and I was like,
4
this fucking
years,
sucks.
$240 million. Like
$61 million.
60, just 60 flat a year. Which
I'm getting so sick of this fucking team. So sick of this.
Before you go into your crash out rant, I am of the mind. I am kind of in the middle of you and Nate in this situation. While, god damn it, why does it need to keep being the Dodgers? I'm also at the point where it's like, take advantage of your unicornness with your TV deal and your
but like this
and all.
sucks. I thought you meant with the Shohei being the unicorn.
Jays signed Shohei. Like whoever signed Shohei would have done this.
Yeah,
They made $700 million in ad revenue in 1 year.
yeah. Like it's
I
not to mention the
the
Dodgers have a
first year
TV deal that is amazing. Like
getting Shohei, I understood it. That makes sense. It made
Ya-
the money.
Yamo.
Great. That was the same year, yes?
Yes.
No.
Him
Okay.
and Yamo was
So
the
that all made sense.
No,
They
next
hadn't
year.
won a World Series. They hadn't won a real World Series in my lifetime, other than the 2021. So that made sense. They wanted to get the World Series. Fantastic. Then they went and added more the next year, and they got that one. Fantastic. At some point, you got to be done, no? Like, just be like, this team can still win the World Series. It's the same team that just walked the entire NL and then got by the Jays.
Question for you.
Uh-huh. Something might be wrong with your mic.
Did you
Do I not have a?
No, you're good there. I don't know what's happened there. You got. I don't know if you're too far away, but
we're keeping this in because
our mics suck. This is back weeks.
Oh, it went
There you
dark. I didn't know what was going on.
I gotta do one, and yours just decided to shit itself.
Yeah,
I
you're taking
picked
all
it
the
up
mic
and it
power now.
unplugged. Apparently.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Have you ever played franchise mode in MLB The Show?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Don't do you not just add players every year, even if you win the World Series?
What did you
I don't
like?
usually get
Because
past
I
the World
do.
Series. I just go to one and then I'm like, okay, cool, that was fun. And then I
Hey,
stop.
that's why you play March to October in the new games because it's very
Yeah.
quick. They're quick, concise, and I did
Yeah.
that with the Jays to where because it's dumb where they have it at the beginning of the season where Vlad's contract isn't the thing yet. So I had to re-sign Vlad. I brought in Kyle Tucker. I actually got Dylan Cease, and I was like, yeah, you still have the budget for all this. And then I kept going and
I
going and going.
I have a question. If so, what was the last game that Otani was on the Angels?
23. 23 was the last game.
So if you took MLB The Show 23, how many tries do you think it would take to build the Los Angeles Dodgers to the state that they're in? Do you think you could do it?
Well, the thing is, they have
Players
well
that don't exist in the game now.
2023.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the game
Was
system
there
was
much? Sorry,
quite a bit
pardon.
different. Like your max contract is like $35 million
It's like
dollars a
40 a
year
year.
for
Is
10
it?
years.
Yeah.
I've never
Um,
actually tried it.
so that makes it tough.
So you can't
Okay.
actually give Shohei
They
the money.
also just kind of max out your budget at some point
Right.
because it doesn't like factor
So
in.
what you're telling me is that they're going above and beyond video game numbers.
It's video game.
I've had better teams in video games than they have.
Yeah, same.
Without the, I guess, yeah. You can turn budgets off in that game, right? That's the thing.
Maybe, but like, who does that? That
That's no fun.
that's what the Dodgers do, though. They turn the budget off.
That they turn the budget off. I'm like,
Well, they're only paying $3 million to Otani and Tucker this year.
Well, that's because they're dropping nuts on the table in Kyle Tucker spring training and giving him 64 million in a signing bonus
Yeah,
before
that's
spring
insane.
training starts.
I was hoping
like
Grant didn't see it and thought he was getting all
I
that
saw it
deferred
last
and he would
minute.
get so grumpy.
I
No,
mean,
I saw
hey,
it last minute.
I'll just bring it up
I don't
now.
even care if they deferred at this
The
point. Who
Dodgers have
cares?
$1 billion in deferred money again. Like
I'm I'm still
billion
I'm gonna go
dollars.
off on the Dodgers in a second, but on that point, like eventually they have to run out of money, right? Like that's a thing.
Yeah, you would think, but then
It
also,
depends on the ad revenue, man. Like,
and
Yeah.
then they
But like
have
can my where we're at right now with the Dodgers from what they were last year to what they are going to be this year, is there any way they can make more money with the Kyle Tucker signing?
no, but the Kyle Tucker signing is them just being like, here's the money that we got from all the revenue into one dude.
I think the
the
Kyle
thing
Tucker
is,
signing was, you know what, he's a potential Blue Jay. Fuck that. Here you go.
Just drop it on the table. To
Yeah.
be fair, their outfield last year, I hate that I'm gonna like defend the Dodgers here. That
Mhm.
was the one part of it. Like their
It
bullpen
did need help.
sucked. Their
yeah, it
outfield
was
was not
not
great.
good.
Like,
No.
and they got Edwin Diaz and they brought in Kyle Tucker.
They lost one
The
game
thing
on the
is,
way to the World Series.
the amount of money they make in playoff shares, that's what they're
Hmm.
trying to get. Or like not,
Hmm.
sorry, not playoff shares, but playoff revenue.
Right. But like,
Maximize that.
is anyone sitting here saying they wouldn't have done that regard? Like they're going to be a playoff team. Like with or without Kyle Tucker, they were going to be a playoff team. With or without Edwin Diaz, they were going to be a playoff team. They were probably going to make a deep run in the playoffs, whether or not they win the World Series. They were going to make that money, whether or not they sign Kyle Tucker. For me, they're just flexing the fact that they can take $60 million a year and just throw it away because they're going to make less. They're going to make $60 million less.
They're
Realistically,
gonna make
I think
$60
they've
million
peaked at what they could have made.
opening weekend.
I
Can I
understand.
give
Like
you a
they're making that
hypothetical?
money. Hmm.
Do you think everyone was this grumpy from 98 to 2000?
It would
With
like
the
to say
Yankees,
It
yes.
was the exact same thing.
it was to a certain
Uh,
extent.
let's say 1998 MLB teams payrolls.
Because I think the Yankees were spending like borderline like three times more than everybody else. Which
That's kind of what I'm
which like
intrigued.
in that sense though, that's worse. Because at least with the Dodgers and like
98 might not have been the year to
the
start with.
Dodgers to like the next place team is like
This
four
is sorry.
400 to like 315.
This is fucking comical. I know inflation is a thing, and this was a long time ago. Can you name the number one team's payroll in baseball?
It was like 130.
No, not
Higher or
even
lower?
close. Way lower.
Oh,
Not way lower, but a good chunk lower.
110.
85,
Nate's closer, but we're still not down there yet.
97.
We're still not close.
92.
Keep
75,
on going. Keep on going down.
60.
Higher than that. It was $70.4 million. The Baltimore Orioles were ahead of the New York Yankees. I wish this would. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, there's ads on this site. So the Yankees didn't lead then. Highest payroll 99 would have been the Yankees. They were $7 million more than the next team in 99, which you can go for inflation. That's not going to get to what it is between them and the Mets right now.
No, but
The
dude, there's so many years in the early 2000s, like
I
the
understand, but they
years
were
they
never
brought in
this.
Teixeira, A-Rod,
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, Sheffield,
Hmm.
Matsui. They're
Hmm.
bringing in guys left, right, and center, paying them whatever.
because they could. Yeah.
Yeah. I think a
Like
lot of my numbers get messed up,
I
but I had some shit about.
oh,
I understand why people are upset about the Dodgers,
Mhm.
but like, is this not how every team would or every fan would want their fan base or their team to be run?
was going to be my
Like,
point. Like if in like not just it's the like I'm going
but
very
I don't
far.
care.
Yeah, but you don't care when
Okay,
it's your
As
here,
a
when
league, this fucking sucks.
I'll give you a hypothetical. Did
Uh-huh.
you hate Mike Trout for all of the 2010s when he was
I
leaps
was
and bounds
jealous.
better than every other player in
I
the
was
league?
jealous of Mike Trout, but I didn't hate him
Okay, so why should you hate
because they don't
the
have to
Dodgers
do this.
ownership?
Mike Trout is just that phenomenal of a baseball player. The Dodgers do not have to do this. They will continue to make their money and do their thing, whether they go and spend $60 million on Kyle Tucker or not. That does not
Okay,
change. They will continue to max out their profits, whether they do it or not. They will probably win the World Series, whether they sign Kyle Tucker or not. This is Gem just flexing because they have all of this money and they can just buy their way to the World Series, which they probably will. And I know it's sports, anything can happen, but it doesn't.
doesn't every team kind of buy
Usually
their
the
way
super
to the
team
World
is in the
Series?
finals. Name me a time when a super team didn't make the finals, any sport. There
The
isn't one.
Braves?
They
eh.
made the finals.
Granted, this was the Braves without Ronald Acuna. No, that was yeah, they made the finals,
Wait,
but that
which
was also the
Braves?
Braves without
Sorry.
Ronald Acuna.
Are
Justin
you talking
Upton,
like nine?
BJ
Okay, I was
Upton,
thinking like 90s
Oh,
Braves.
oh,
We're calling that a super
oh. I
team.
mean,
Craig Kimbrell,
are we
Matt
We're
Kemp.
calling that a
I
super
forget who else
team.
at the time.
are we
At the
Like
time,
cons-
that was
this team smacks their nutsack on the head of that team. Like
are
we're
we
not calling that a super team. That's crazy.
are we considering like Josh Hamilton, Albert Pujols, C.J. Wilson, Mike Trout? Are we considering that a super team? And like,
pretty
That's
close.
closer.
it's like that might be close to a super team that did
This
nothing.
is a legit super team. They'll have like 11 all-stars.
Like, I think
If teams didn't need to get represented, they could have 14 all-stars, and I wouldn't be surprised.
they put out like the projected lineup. Teoscar Hernandez is
Mhm.
batting seventh.
Great.
Like
Wasn't he a silver slugger last year, or was that the year before?
he's a guy that like as recent as like what 2 years ago was like a 30 and 100 damn near.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then your bottom two is still Andy Baez, who hit 27 home runs last year, like but didn't have a good playoff, but still like 27 home runs in your 8 hole. Like
Uh, Tommy
Brant, I
Edmond
have a
was like one of the
question
best
for
players
you.
in the Cardinals. Yes, sir.
Do you think baseball needs a salary cap?
I don't know if it'll help.
it,
I don't know. The salary cap's a weird one for me because I had a thought on this, but I lost it earlier today. I hate the idea of a salary cap because I think players should be making like what they're worth. And I don't hate Kyle Tucker for getting his $60 million. I think that's way more than he's worth. But like players should be taking the owner's money. And I've always agreed with that. And I think it's harder to do that if there's a salary cap. But what's going on here is not right. Like
not right.
without having a salary cap, I don't know how to fix it. I'm not smart. I'm not good with numbers. I'm
It's
not going to be able to figure that
it's
out.
not like a one problem
I
fix. It's not a one size fits all
no.
problem solution.
I
Like,
I've said it all along. I think the bigger issue is the bottom side of this
Sure.
mhm.
and the fact that these teams are just like not like the Marlins refusing to spend money.
two
Um, and I think
Marlins are
that
100.9.
what?
$100.9 million for the Marlins. That was the Blue Jays 8 years ago.
Yeah, we've had quite a bit of inflation since then.
yeah,
Sure. That's the lowest team in the league, though.
the Marlins
Like
are
the
the
lowest
lowest.
team in the league 8 years ago was not putting up anywhere near that.
Well, yeah, because inflation, but obviously
Inflation.
inflation.
We're not inflating that much. Like it's a lot, but not that much.
Like,
Let's
They literally have had multiple years where they have spent less than they've made in like revenue sharing.
yeah,
the Cincinnati
that's the
Reds.
that's the big one. Is like spending
Okay, can I
more than you make.
Here's
can
the
I
thing.
get my
Sorry,
point out
sorry.
here?
Give me
No,
a
no,
sec.
no. I was making a point and you
Oh,
fucking
sorry.
interrupted with telling me what their
Sorry.
payroll was.
Go ahead. Oh, you did say
Um,
the Marlins.
yeah, no, I did. Now you fucking derailed my train of thought for a second here. But no, like you look at these, let's call them smaller market teams,
Sure.
could have spent the money. The the Red Sox didn't want to pay Mookie Betts.
The Red Sox are fucking stupid.
Okay. The
Yes.
Braves
The
didn't
Braves
want to
are
pay
fucking stupid.
Freddie
The Braves are cheap pricks and they
Freeman.
make it work. I hate it.
Because they have stuff on people. Like,
But like the teams could have spent the money thing does not work in this situation because the Blue Jays wanted to spend the money. The Mets were spending $5 million less twice. Actually, they were the same fucking contract for Edwin Diaz.
Yes.
They were trying to
No,
spend the money.
it's no. It's
They
different.
went to the
once you
Dodgers
get to free
because they're
agency.
the fucking Dodgers.
Yes, but they
It's
didn't
over.
have to be
It's
the
over.
Dodgers.
Well, they've already
My
gotten to this
point.
point. It's over now. It does not matter anymore. This is broken.
I know,
It
but
doesn't matter
blame
about
the
how many
teams
teams want to
that
spend
are
or the
actually at
bottom
fault.
line or anything like that. This is broken because anyone that's going to try and spend, if you get offered $80 million a year from the Blue Jays or $80 million a year from the Dodgers, you're going to the Dodgers. The Blue Jays were the second best team in the league last year. You don't care because the Dodgers are going to be in the World Series. It's a guarantee.
Well, if I'm
It's a
getting the same money
guarantee.
from two teams, so that's the same,
Yes.
and one team's better than the other, I'm gonna go to
They're
the team
going
that's
to be better regardless of who it is. Even if you give them less money, the Dodgers could offer you 70, the Jays give you 80, you're going to go to the Dodgers. Because they're both going to offer stupid money
one
that you
person.
don't need, and they're still going to go to the team that's going to win because they're cowards.
Brant, I'm glad you got this out.
I'm not done.
Of course, I know you're not. But
I have.
okay, there's one thing that I think like it's not going to help fix everything. Can we limit the amount of contracts you can have deferred on a roster?
Yeah, I think that should be a thing.
See, I don't care.
Like,
no, but that's how we got here.
Because
maybe defer. Not, because apparently the Dodgers just have all this money to spend anyway, so maybe that's not how we got here.
50.
No.
Can we get rid of like the fact that the Dodgers have like a helping hand on their TV deal because they got grandfathered in? Can we get rid of that? Like they're spending less in taxes on their TV deal because it was before that. Like,
also
fantastic. See you later.
A big thing with the Dodgers, their ownership, it's not a singular family.
No, it's like a group.
It's a group of people. Like,
I don't know how you stop that. I mean, it's
like because again, like Rogers is like the second biggest. It's a family. It's a group. It's a family.
It's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah.
Like, but again,
it's not
okay,
like
fine. Steve Cohen. Steve Cohen's better. Singular person.
Which one owns alive?
Edward, I think.
Okay, so you don't say that Edward Rogers owns the Blue Jays. Rogers owns the Blue Jays.
Okay.
Well, that is his name.
Yeah, but still.
Yes,
he owns Rogers.
The company
owns Rogers.
But I'm on your side, but he does own
Steve Cohen.
Rogers.
Okay, Steve Cohen was the better example. Like, richest owner in baseball, but a singular person who openly has said he loses money on the Mets every season. Like,
good for him. I appreciate.
And so, like, he takes the brunt of he takes all of the the losses, as opposed to you could split the losses between like an entire group of people that include like Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's a minority owner in the Dodgers. Like, it's split across everybody, and it's just But in saying this, it's gonna be great when the Dodgers lose in the NLDS.
Good one.
They almost did.
They lost one game before the World Series last year.
Okay, but in saying this though, Brant, in 2024,
sure,
the Padres should have beat
them. They were
them.
closer in 2024.
Do you know who should have also beat them, Brant?
This team would wax the 2024 Dodgers.
Brant, in saying all of this,
what's the difference?
Right now? Fucking Kyle Tucker for starters.
Okay.
Blake Snell.
Yeah, Blake Snell wasn't there. This is very true because in 2024,
Yamamoto.
In 2024, they were running bullpen games in the World
Series. Like Sasaki was a
Tommy
dog water.
Tommy Edman, Andy Pajes. Like, it's an entirely different team. They're not running fucking Kike Hernandez out as their 4 or 5 hitter, as opposed to what they were then.
Tommy Edmond was on the team because
In
they traded
2020
for
24?
him.
in 24. Yeah.
Wait, did you say 4 or 3? You said
I
4.
was saying 3.
Or
Well, no, 4.
Was he on
4.
there in 4?
He was
Or
there in
did he
yes,
only?
4.
they traded for him in
Okay.
24.
Again, he was the
Sorry.
NLCS MVP in 2024.
Sorry.
He
My
decided to
apologies.
became Tommy Tanks.
The one name.
Okay, so
They're a healthy class
Snell,
now?
Tucker, and Diaz.
Right. That's a
And
better team.
but you also like
I'm
again,
I
also
didn't
not
say
even
it
looking at
wasn't.
the
I don't
roster.
think they're
Also,
waxing them.
Shohei wasn't pitching on in 24.
thank you.
Like because they were running out literally I think in the playoffs they were doing Jack Flaherty,
Mhm.
Yamamoto, bullpen. Like
Yeah.
and they did that all the way to the World Series. Credit to them in 24. Like
I watched this team fucking pitch against us the entire time, and I can't remember who their 5 starters are right now.
right now,
Who? The
Yamo,
Dodgers?
Glass, Snell,
Yamo, Glaz, Snell,
Shohei.
Shohei,
That's all they use. I think. Right?
Sheehan, Sasaki, like
Great.
they also
Kershaw?
had Kershaw was there. Yeah. But
That
Well,
was the fifth.
that was the fifth. Yeah.
right.
But again, like
He's pitching
hey,
in WBC.
he
Yeah,
is.
that's nuts. Did we
It's like
talk
Love
about
that
that
for him.
last? No,
no, because
that's
I think
new this week.
it came out it came out like this
I think
month.
it was after.
I feel like as a Jays podcast, did we bury the lead?
Yes, that's what I
Maybe,
told Brant
but
before we
We
started,
did
that there was
bury
one
the
thing to
lead.
start with. And he's
about the
just
Blue
like, I
Jays.
don't give a fuck about
Well, I mean,
Bichette. I just want to cry about Dodgers.
in fairness, chronological order and Dial Tucker was
I
Blue
was
Jays
going
related.
chronological order because you kind of have to get through the Dodgers stuff to get to the Bo Bichette thing. Before we get off the Dodgers, I have one final little bit. I looked up the salaries because it was fun and I wanted to see the differences. So the difference between the Dodgers and the Yankees are the fifth highest payroll, is more of a gap than the Yankees and the 28th place team in the league, salary
What
wise.
about the 30th place team in the league?
They are so 28 is the White Sox at 111. The Marlins are at 100, so it's $11 million difference. So it's a little closer, but I think it's like an $8 or $9 million
So the
gap.
gap, you said the gap from 1 to 5 is the same gap as 5 to
1 to
28.
5 is
So why are you
more
just cherry picking
than
random numbers?
5 to 28 because
Because
I can't go the last two because they went a little bit less than the rest of them. But that's
which is still insane.
4 team gap, 20 something team gap, very different.
Fair.
The other one, the difference actually it's changed now because the Mets have added. But at the time, uh, the difference between the Mets and Dodgers, you could sign anybody in the league not named Shohei or Kyle Tucker with that money.
Jeez.
Also, this is a stupid one. This doesn't help any arguments for either side of us. Between the Dodgers and the Marlins, with the money in between those two, you could sign the 6 highest players that aren't Dodgers and still have $63,000 remaining.
What kind of math did you do in your
Fuck.
spare time?
I was bored.
Can I just make a
Also,
point that I think we're all going to agree on?
Yep.
Yes.
I get what you're saying,
Uh-huh.
100%. I understand why you're upset.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think I care enough about it as much about it as you
Nate,
do,
Or a
and I
lot.
and Nate,
appreciate.
this is one of the many reasons we appreciate you on this podcast.
I also appreciate what they're doing,
I
but
don't.
I
I
think
hate
we
it.
can all agree
Mm-hmm.
that if the owners push for a salary cap
Mm-hmm.
and we go to a labor stoppage,
Mm-hmm.
Baseball.
I think it kills baseball
it,
completely.
it does.
Oh yeah.
Baseball's had such good momentum. Like
That's the thing. Like you're getting $70 million a year contracts, $60
Mm-hmm.
million a year contracts, 50. Like guys are getting tons of money.
mhm.
You're
Yeah.
getting five starters getting $20 million basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the
On that,
game is in a great spot.
Bo Bichette is the fifth highest paid player in baseball.
Yeah.
Fifth.
He signed
AAV,
a
sorry. AAV.
AAV.
Like
42
Kyle
we've
Tucker
reached
million.
a
would have
point
been,
where
or
like
not Tucker, fucking Bregman would have been last year. It's the
Yeah.
same shit because he went
Mhm.
for the short.
I think Bo Bichette is a phenomenal baseball player. He
I
is
don't.
not the fifth best player in baseball. Like not even close.
He also looks a little chunky in that Mets uniform.
He also looks a little weird to the number 19.
19? 19?
I don't think there's a number 11 on the Mets, which confuses me a bit. Like
Isn't Lindor number 11?
he's 12.
Oh.
Lindor is 12.
No,
Like
he wanted to go back to his childhood number.
I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to listen to that press conference today. It just,
Yeah.
it just like was kind of sad to watch.
I
Like,
thought maybe it was retired. It's not retired.
yeah. So it's just he wanted
He
to
just
switch
straight up
up.
wanted to go.
He wanted to wear his childhood number.
Yeah,
So
but yes, the era of Bo Bichette with the Toronto Blue Jays is done.
yes.
He went to the Mets for 3 years, 126 billion. I did see
This is
one. I did see one thing though that came out. John Heyman, and this is the only time I'll ever love John Heyman. He straight up asked Bo Bichette, "Hey, so it's like with all the opt outs, is this like a 1 year deal for you?" And then Bo Bichette, deer in headlights, like dead stares his agent, being like,
what are you expecting if you're John Heyman though? Like he's not going to answer that question.
"It's like, yeah, I'm only here for a year, man. I'm getting that 42 million."
Let's try and rope
Can
this
we?
back into the Blue Jays a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, I was going
You
to
go
take it
ahead. No, go
completely
ahead.
off the rails.
Okay, go off the rails then.
Well, we
go
went
on.
off the rails on this topic last
Mm-hmm.
week.
Mm-hmm.
The Mets. Can we just talk about this team right now? Because I don't understand how it works.
I
They're
mean,
cooking,
hey,
brother.
hey, dude,
They're
I don't know if you
cooking.
saw it just before the podcast started. You're getting Freddie Peralta. I'm not
Did
kidding.
not see that.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding. This
yeah.
is John Heyman.
Oh, I haven't blocked. Or no, sorry, he blocked
He
me, so I
blocked you.
can't see it.
There, okay, well
Yeah.
we have Pat Ragazzo who does like part Sports Illustrated stuff for the Mets. So and he's
Okay. Anyways,
so they're getting Freddie Peralta.
sure, but like the players on their team don't work positionally.
No, it doesn't at
No,
all.
no, no,
Which
God,
is
no.
hilarious considering David Stearns at the beginning of the offseason was like run prevention. So let's stick two
Yeah,
dudes at positions they've never played.
yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
who's playing first base?
Jorge Polanco.
Okay.
Is it?
It is Jorge
I didn't even
Polanco.
think of that. Where the fuck is
What
thingy?
about Brett Beatty and fucking
Mike
Brett Beatty. They
Marty?
said
What the
Brett
fuck
Beatty's
is the guy?
utilling and is going to
Mark
play
Ventures?
Vientos.
Vientos.
Is it
See,
Mark?
the smart thing would be Mark Vientos to play first base and Jorge Polanco DH. But no, I
Right.
think David Stearns said that Jorge Polanco is going to be first base, and Brett
I saw a
Beatty.
projected lineup today that had Brett Beatty at first base and Polanco DHing and no fucking Mark
I
Vantos.
think I saw like John Heyman also said that. Like I did see that one, but John Heyman also said Brett Beatty. They said Brett Beatty's going to play multiple positions, including left field, which is
Okay.
like.
Okay.
But again,
This is not going to work defensively, but that's not the point.
the fact that we're
Also,
like,
Bo Bichette is going to need all three of our fucking arms donated to him to throw the ball from third
Yeah.
base to first base.
right,
Yeah.
like
Hey, he's got a better arm than Ernie.
that's not saying
Like
much though. Ernie has a
velocity wise.
noodle.
No, but like Ernie is an elite defender. So like you can do it. He's not going to be as good as Ernie. I'm not sitting here
He
telling you he's
also
going to even
plays
be a
in and
good
has quick
defender, but like
reactions.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
He's not a little
Um
chungus.
yeah, I know.
Bo Bichette
But
is
he
really
can make the
built.
throw
Bo
to
Bichette
the
really
same
is built
extent.
like a third baseman now.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe. Maybe it's
weird.
better for him. I don't know. They have what was Polanco's primary position?
Second,
DH?
he was a second base DH last year mainly.
Okay, so they have a second baseman playing first. They have a shortstop playing second. They have a shortstop playing third, and then they have
They
the
have a
best shortstop
shortstop
playing
playing
shortstop.
shortstop.
Yeah, they've got three shortstops
They
and a
have
second baseman.
they have a third baseman who is going to potentially be playing left field for them. They have a center fielder who is a center fielder. Thank the Lord. They have a right
I
fielder
don't.
who should really be a DH. Like
Who's their center for Tyrone?
Luis Robert
It's
Jr.
done.
Oh shit, I didn't even think of that. Yep,
It is
that's
done.
crazy. What
Freddie,
is done?
they actually did it. So
What?
Jet
we'll get
Williams and Brandon Sprout.
Jet Williams and Brandon
Oh.
Sproat, which is what apparently the Mets didn't want to do.
Hmm.
So, and one more big league pitcher is going to the Mets with Freddie Peralta. So, good for them. You know what?
League
Now,
pitcher?
Steve Cohen, go extend Freddie Peralta, and I think a lot of people
I
like your
kinda
offseason.
like that rotation, man. I
It's
know
I
said it
don't
last
okay.
week, but
They have an ace now.
I don't,
Yeah.
but I want to go see if I can
I was gonna say we don't have to
pull
get into this
myself out of my
now.
under.
I was gonna say, does this change your guys' bet now that you know they have Freddie?
it's not up to me.
Okay,
I just want to go see if I
but
can
like,
get out of my
can
under.
we get back to the Blue Jays angle of all this?
Freddie, Nolan McLean. See, we didn't actually confirm anything on the bet, so I'll let you get out of it. But Freddie, Nolan McLean, 1-2 is it no Matt McLean? Nolan McLean?
Nolan McLean.
Nolan
Matt McLean's the Reds guy.
Yeah, yeah. Freddie McLean is sick.
That's
Then
The
you have
over-under's 88.5. I kind of don't hate just keeping the money in here right now.
88.5 wins for the Mets.
oh, you're saying
Yeah.
for that
That's
over.
all. That's what I was trying to do.
What did you get them at?
88.5.
Oh, it's still 88.5. And you're under?
Well, that's what I
Oh,
put the bet in at.
Mark Feinsand. He- Mark Feinsand tweeted that the Brewers, the Mets were also getting Tobias Harris. Not Tobias Harris,
The
the power forward
Philadelphia 76er?
Detroit Pistons,
Good.
but
Pistons,
they're
sorry.
getting Tobias Myers.
Nice. Who said that?
That was Mark Feinsand.
Ah,
That was not
really
a
hoping
boob.
it'd be
That was
Boob.
not a boob Nightingale or John Heyman, unfortunately. Okay.
Hey, what? Yeah, no, I'm
Bo
not
Bichette.
backing out of it. I'm still gonna go behind this. We'll bet
Okay.
something on this. But what were the terms?
Top 15
It was a
in
top 15 starter
ERA.
rotation, starter ERA. It
Yeah.
was top 15 or bottom 15, depending.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
okay, now
I
back
still,
to
I'll still take something on their record too. Like
I had
for the
nothing on the
finish.
record because I don't know what the fuck that team's going to be,
all
but
right.
I like
They're
the
gonna suck.
rotation.
Bo Bichette.
Mhm.
No longer a Blue
Yes.
Jay.
Come back to this.
Yes.
We will. I think we can talk about them as a team and what this means for our team after. This I have no ill will towards Bo Bichette. I would like to throw that out there.
I don't
think
either because
$42 million. Fuck yeah.
also the Jays. It felt
100%.
like the Jays made it very clear that he was not
Mhm.
coming back.
No, I think that's just as much on the Blue Jays as it. I don't think Bo Bichette had a lot to do with him not coming back.
No.
I think the
I think
relationship
if the
was.
Jays went to him as
Mhm.
soon as the season ended and said, "Hey, we want you back. We want to go make another run at this," he would have been signed up before fucking anyone else.
Yeah.
What was the Phillies deal? 7 years,
Phillies was 7 200. Bo went to the Phillies and was like 7 200. I'll be a Philly.
If
And
you went
then
to Bo in September and said, "Hey, 7 years, 200," there's a strong chance he would have been a Blue Jay.
yeah, I'm doing poor math here. That's like 26, 27 a year.
Mhm.
Like
And that's nothing.
yeah. And
Nothing.
but the thing like even and then you can mention it was fully a panic move by the Mets because they didn't get Kyle Tucker.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
you can say whatever you want. It was a panic pivot
Oh yeah.
because
They weren't
going
even
It's
in
a
the
good panic
conversation.
pivot.
Like it was just the Phillies.
it was basically hey he's like the Jays aren't going to get him back. He's going to be a Philly. He's going to go join Don Mattingly, and then there was
Now,
like yeah.
I didn't want to get into the Mets yet, but did Kyle Tucker going to the Dodgers make the Mets a better team?
I think they are a better team than they
Would have been?
been.
Like, because once
Did-
Kyle Tucker went to the Dodgers, that
They
left
pit-
you
they-
with they pivoted to
Bo
Bo,
Bichette, Luis
Lou
Robert,
Bob,
and Freddie Peralta.
Freddie Peralta. It's like the Yankees last year when they fucking didn't get Shohei and pivoted to Fried and
Soto.
all
Okay,
that.
let's relax for a second here.
Okay,
Okay,
Am I
Mets
wrong?
pod. This is a Mets pod.
Bo, not
Yes.
as good as Tucker.
No.
I don't
Did,
think.
did I say that he was?
No. I understand.
Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
I don't think Freddie had anything to do with Tucker. I think they would have
No, but it
still
left you with
made an attempt.
the money.
I think they still would have gone for him anyways. You think he's gonna bring in Tucker and not put anything else around him?
Possibly.
I think it was like in a weird way. It's a little like to a lesser extent of like what Brian was saying with the Yankees and Soto. They were like, "Hey, we can't get Kyle Tucker. Let's go get Luis Robert and Bo Bichette."
Well, yeah, no, I understand
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, Freddie. I
I'm
think
just under
Freddie
the
is
impression that Luis Robert is absolute dog shit.
I want to give Luis Robert a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Again, people have said it.
Give him
He was
all
on
the benefit of a doubt.
he was on the
He's on
worst
fucking
teams.
White Sox.
He was on the White Sox for the last three, like his entire career. Like
Name one player that succeeds on the White Sox ever.
Guess at his career stat line, or his stat line last year.
it's not good.
It sucked last year, but
he batted like
before that,
220.
he was not good. He hit 223.
He did hit 223. Do you know what his OPS was?
Like
It's
590.
661.
661.
That's
He's had
terrible.
2 bad back-to-back years. He was unhealthy the year before last.
Seems like it might be a trend. When I brought up
Could be.
Bohm, you said
Could be. Or he
he's
just
been
didn't give
fucking
a
dog shit.
fuck about playing for the White Sox. Because why would I bust my back to play for the fucking White Sox?
And also
Because he went, what is this, 4 years?
I'm not going to defend Luis Robert. I mean, I kind of will, but imagine you go from like you're one of the guys on a division winning team to
For
2 years
only
later
guy.
to the only guy on the worst team in baseball.
Yeah.
Can I
Like I wouldn't want to fucking play either.
can I ask can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Um, how many seasons do you think Luis Robert has had? Let's just go on over 750 OPS.
2,
Yeah.
because it was
Well,
2023 and then
Oh,
2020,
two,
I think.
sorry. 2021
2021,
he
it
had a
was 68
946.
games.
Yeah.
2023 he had an 857.
So
68 games.
2022 he had a 746. So if you drop your thing by point or by 4 points,
to be fair,
he was a
and
one he
then
was a 130 OPS plus in 2023. He was a dog.
I'm gonna shoot a little bit of bail. Luis Robert last
Mhm.
season against left-handed pitching, he had a 842 OPS, so
Yeah.
workable.
I
He
think
had
he's dog
38
shit.
home runs in 2023.
He cut down his
38.
chase rate of the couple of years
Okay,
from
we're
like
gonna we're gonna find a Luis Robert bet too.
okay, well we've talked about Luis Robert more than we talked about Bichette and the
We
Blue
have yet
Jays.
to actually talk about the Toronto Blue Jays.
Really, really, this is very true. And we're like 40 minutes in.
Well, they
In
haven't
fairness, we
fucking
don't
done
have anything.
anything.
Like it's just
They're
like
doing nothing.
so fine. I'll give the obituary for Bo Bichette as a Blue Jay. Played 748 career games with the Jays, 904 hits, 309 extra base hits, 111 home runs, 437 RBI, 294 average, 806 OPS.
He was a quarter inch away from on a Jeff Hoffman slider from having the coolest, maybe the second coolest home run of all time in Toronto Blue Jays history. Definitely the second coolest. But
The
like that whole thing, man, like if you watch the video back, like it's still like, oh fuck.
it's
And
amazing.
then
Dude, it gets me to this day.
oh, it was so sick.
And we can put a bow
Ah.
a bow on the Vlad and Bo era. So from
Mhm.
2019 to 2025, the Jays went 571, 493, 4 playoff trips, one AL East title, and then they won the pennant in 2025. So,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna miss the guy. He brought a lot to this team. There's a lot of memories you can take away from this season alone from Bo Bichette.
yes,
Um, he was always solid, and he will be missed as a player on this team. I'm not going to
for sure,
deny that.
for sure. It's
Now,
just so weird.
I've seen a lot of stupid that say we're going to be worse. The lineup, I can have the conversation that it may be worse.
Again, on the basis that we had Easton Lucas, Bowden Francis, and he was really good, but Eric Lauer, like
Urania?
like Jose Urania,
Jose
like
Urania started baseball games
We
for this
had
team.
Big Dick
Spencer
make the opening
Turnbull.
day
we had Jacob Barnes and Dick Lovelady in the opening day bullpen. Like,
yeah. You're going to tell me we're worse than that team at the start. It can go down from here, but it can only go up from here. That's what we're going with.
Your opening day starter last year was a guy who might not even be in the rotation this year. Like,
yes.
So
I don't know if I'm able to find it in our conversation, but the comparison between the projections on Bo Bichette and Kazuma Okamoto, I don't know if Okamoto's going to be that.
And I don't think he'll have more power than Bo. I think he'll have more home runs, but I don't know if he won't have the average.
No, and that's kind of what they had.
At least to start.
Okamoto's at 251, Bo's at 292.
He's also projected to be essentially the same OBP because Bo doesn't get on base.
Yeah, which just works for me. Like,
right. Let's break this down and say everything goes right for the Toronto Blue Jays with the current lineup that they have. Let's say they make no more moves. They have this lineup. Santander's healthy. Let's assume we'll just go with that. Santander's healthy. He's a 30 home run guy. Yes. Conservatively.
Conservative 20, like 25 to 27, like conservatively.
Okay, sure.
Like
25 to 27. Kazuma Okamoto hits.
I'd be more comfortable with this point at this point in his career going 25, I think.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
He had 6 last
25
year.
I'm looking to see.
You could
38 or 48.
He had 44. He had 44 before he came here, and like
like
again,
he's only broke 30 in his career twice.
And were they the last 2 years before this one?
No. 23 was 28.
In
Year
how many
before
games?
was 33.
Okay, but yeah, still, you could expect another leap from Madison Barger.
Right. I think Barger takes a step forward. You think Kazuma Okamoto, let's say everything goes right, as we've said, he's going to be close to what Bo Bichette brought contact-wise with a little more pop.
If
No.
everything goes right.
No.
If everything goes right.
Kazuma Okamoto,
No.
like everything goes right, he's
No.
like
What do you
270.
mean no? We just
He's
went
like
over this.
He's like
He's
270.
not the same contact hitter as Bo is, which is what you just said. It's not close.
Sorry, he's going to get on base at the same clip. It's not. It's
Okay.
closer
The
than
OPSs
than-
will be relatively
They will get
in
on
the
base at the same
ballpark.
clip. Kazuma Okamoto has more power, which arguably is a step in the right
You,
direction, anyways.
knock on wood, get more than 70 games out of Dalton Varsho.
Yes.
Like,
And if it's what Dalton Varsho was last season, that's huge.
you get 50% of postseason Vlad during the regular season.
Because Vlad, in all honesty, had a down year last year.
He had 23 home runs. Like,
yeah.
He had 8 in the playoffs.
He almost caught himself in the playoffs.
Like, if
there's
Vlad
more
gets...
you can get more out of Vlad, you can get more out of Barger, you can get a full season out of Varsho, you can get a hell of a lot more out of Santander if he's healthy. This lineup, if everything goes right, is better than what we saw in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, for sure.
Yeah, because again, we were playing Isaiah Kiner-Falefa like every game in the playoffs.
Yes. Now, if they're not, let's say they're a little bit worse, some things don't go right, they're a little bit worse. The rotation is significantly better than what we saw last year.
Yes.
For the entire season. Like that's not close. Their 6th guy was like their 3 at one point. Eric Lauer's their 7.
He's in the bullpen right now.
Well, like if you're looking depth, he's your 7th option.
Yeah.
And am I wrong to say he was the best starter at times last year?
Let me just Cease, Gosman, Savage, Bieber, Ponce, Barrios, Lauer. Like, which
crazy.
The rotation is definitely better.
Yeah.
I'm not as sold on Ponce and Cease as everyone else.
Why not Ponce?
That's fair. Like
I think Ponce is going to be very good.
You got to see it with Ponce first.
I think Ponce is going to be good, but
delusion. But Ponce may also not even be in the rotation. And I think
they're going to try him in the rotation. They're going to try.
Yes, that's fine. I'm just saying. I also don't. I think Cease is much overhyped.
Buying a lot of Cease stock because I think they can fix Dylan Cease.
I hope they can.
His problem,
but like, I'm not just gonna keep wishing and praying. Like, I want actual. That's why I want a fucking 4-hitter for this team.
You don't want if man
because I don't want to go into the season being like, okay, if Dalton Varsho's healthy, he could hit there. If Santander's healthy and not dog shit, he could hit there. If Barger gets better, he could hit there against righties. Like, I just don't want to keep wishing on all these ifs. I want somebody who's going to come in and hit in your fucking 4-hole and protect flat.
Who can you get that's going to improve on what we have?
At a free agent?
Because it wasn't Cody Bellinger wasn't going to improve as a 4-hole hitter. He's not. He was a 28 home run hitter in the smallest right field in baseball history.
I was going to say, and Nate, as much as you would want it to, he would never hit 4 in this lineup. No, he would hit 2.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's not a 4-hole hitter, so that wasn't an option for a 4-hole guy. I think he could have been an option in general.
He could have been an option in general. You're not going to bring in Eugenio Suarez at this point.
No, because where the fuck you play that guy?
You don't. That's exactly.
And he strikes out way too much to be a Blue Jay. There's no trade option right now. Like
that screams
unless there's some secret option that none of us can think of. There's no trade option that's going to be a 4-hole hitter. Like there's no guy with pop that anyone's getting rid of.
I think Alec Boehm can hit 4-hole for you.
No. Boehm has 20 home runs one time in his career. Once. That's not a 4-hole hitter.
He doesn't have to hit bombs. He hits extra.
To be fair, they have the most conventional 4-hitter in baseball hitting first.
I understand.
They hit backwards.
Like
Alec Boehm is not good. I'm not afraid to say that. He's no longer good.
I would 100% take a flyer on him over Luis Robert.
He had 11 home runs last year. 11.
Luis Robert had a 660 fucking OPS.
Okay. Yes.
This is a Mets podcast, man. Oh man! All right, where else?
He's been so mid, isn't it? Like his OPS plus by year. His first year, what was that? 44 games. He was where did that go?
Okay, let's go.
137.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
137.
Either OPS or OPS plus.
Hmm?
Robert versus Bohm.
Okay. I've seen both, and Bohm is not good. Bohm is average every year. Luis Robert had 4 years where he was
60.
great.
No, he had
OPS,
two.
fine. By OPS, sure. OPS plus, not good. He's not good. He had a
Luis Robert has 2
137 in his
years where
first
he's
year.
been good.
75, 101, 107, 114, 102. He is the most mid bat on the planet, and he cannot defend to save his life. He's not good.
What are Luis
They're
Roberts'
trying to
OPS
get rid of him
pluses?
for a reason.
What are Luis Roberts' OPS pluses?
What it was like there's a 130, there's a 120 something, there's a 140, and then the last 2 years are 80s.
There's no shot.
I can pull it back up, but that was
He doesn't have a 120 with a sub 750 OPS.
I promise you.
Guys, how did we turn this into an Alec
100,
Bohm?
154, 110,
know.
130, 86, 85.
I'm just
You know,
100,
154. 100, 154, 110, 130, 86, 85. 2 bad years in a row. Outside of that, significantly better than Alec Bohm.
complete side
By a
note.
lot.
No, two years that have been good is
2 that have been bad. All of the rest of them has been better than Alec Bohm's best season. Other than the 100, sorry.
God, man.
that's not true.
Alec Bohm is not
okay.
good. He's certainly not a 4 hitter. If you're looking for a guy that's going to hit 4, it's not Alec Bohm.
Okay.
How did we get, dude? What is up with us?
You're such a fucking angry elf this year. Like, if this is what this is gonna be like, this is gonna be.
It's just a bad take. It's bad.
Okay.
And
Bohm is
so
bad.
was whining
There's a reason why
about the
Philly's getting
Dodgers
rid of
for
him.
fucking an hour, but I let you do it.
Okay.
God.
I haven't actually looked at a thing. Do we
The
have
Blue
anything else
Jays
on the Jays?
50th season patch that came out. I hope they do good giveaways.
Oh, that looks sick. I'm
It
excited
looks
for it.
sick. I hope they do good giveaways.
Yeah.
And then there was just a bunch of non-roster spring training invites, which includes Yariel Rodriguez, which is a weird visual.
Makes sense though.
Also Arjun Namala, which was nice. And I think that's pretty much other than
I'm assuming JoJo didn't get the invite.
no, he wouldn't. I'm also just gonna go on the assumption that Aloy Jimenez, god damn it, why this is just gonna Aloy Jimenez is somehow just gonna turn this right back into the fucking Luis Robert conversation. But
there's your fucking lottery ticket for hitter.
there's your lottery ticket.
I don't want a lottery ticket for
He
a
doesn't
hitter.
fit. He can't actually play.
Again, he is quite literally Daniel Vogelbach 2024.
If you strike lightning or catch lightning in a bottle with that fucking guy, and he's all of a sudden got 40 homer pop again,
Hey,
there's
man.
your 4 hitter.
Eloy Jimenez, give me that Zach Collins 2023 month of greatness, and that's all we need out of you.
W.
I think that's it for the Jays, pretty much.
Yeah.
We got through half of the around the league stuff.
Yep.
Because half of it is the Mets.
I think we touched on it. Bellinger went back to the Yankees.
Bellinger went back to the Yankees. The Yankees barely budged. He got 162.5.
You gotta appreciate the Yankees going, this is our offer, take it or leave it.
Yeah, and because it was very clear that they were going to be outbidding themselves if they moved.
Who's in a bidding war for fucking Cody Bellinger? Cody Bellinger got probably more than he's worth.
Oh, for
not
sure.
by much, but I think
years wise, especially.
Mm-hmm.
If the Jays if the Jays were able to get Cody Bellinger for 3 years, 96 million, I would have been fine. But it's 5. You go 5.
5 years.
He's 30. He's 2 years younger than Bregman. Bregman got 5 years.
It's also again, and
Bregman's been steady.
It was the volatility of Bellinger.
Bregman,
it was.
It also isn't good. He's mid.
They also love him in the clubhouse, and I think that plays a lot. But
yeah,
I don't. It's that dip with Cody Bellinger that turned him into a different. I think
because
he went.
His career was.
He was MVP to bad
to very bad.
now he's good.
Now he's good.
but he's still asking for MVP stuff.
Yeah.
Which is that's where my disconnect kind of comes from.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you can bring in
I
Cody
don't
Bellinger
think
to be like
5 years, 160 or whatever ended up
it's
being his
20.
MVP.
It's $32 million.
32, like 30-ish, like 30 a year, 30.5 a year.
$32 million is still top 10 salaries in baseball for
He's-
1 year of MVP work.
He's the fifth highest AAV in outfielders in baseball.
Yeah.
So
That's top 10. 32.
I could be wrong.
I don't think it is anymore. Like,
I don't think it's close.
It is close. Not by much, but it was.
Are you
close.
counting Shohei or no?
Shohei's weird.
Yes. I'll pull it back.
Shohei, Tucker, Soto, Vladdy.
I think Vladdy's like 30.
Bo.
Yeah, Vladdy's like 37. Bo.
Bregman got more than that, didn't he?
Bregman's 5,175, so he's about 30. I think he's 35. He's 35 as well.
8, 10,
Pete,
12.
close.
Pete is close.
17th.
I mean, Judge is more than that.
17, and that's counting
pitchers or
Rendon.
counting. Okay, so six. So
counting who?
Rendon.
Well, he's still under contract.
Yeah, fair. So Rendon.
Rendon. So 17th. So
yeah,
he's a top 20 guy in baseball. Was he on?
Okay, but
just for
Paul
argument's
Skeens
sake, was
is
he on?
arguably the second best pitcher in baseball, and he's getting paid peanuts because of how
baseball
contracts work.
Yes, but that's
Well,
it's a totally different story.
The conversation for another day.
I don't know if he's a top 20 guy that's out of their RFA deals or their ARB deals. Sorry.
No, he's probably not. But like, Mookie Betts signed his deal what 5 years ago now. Freddie Freeman 4 years ago. Like, we've had inflation since then.
Sure.
I think $30 million for 5 years for Cody Bellinger is about what I would have guessed he would have got looking at this market.
Yeah, but still,
32.
Same thing.
A lot. I think it's a lot.
Then the rest of these deals here are just tiny as hell. The Rockies signed somebody. They got Willie Castro, so that was not the Luis Rengifo signing that I thought it was going to be. I don't know how nobody picked this. JT Realmuto got $15 million a year from the Phillies for 3 years.
Nate had Bregman to the Phillies.
I had Bregman.
That's why.
Yeah,
I think I only went one guy back. It was boring doing that.
Yeah,
you went both.
Yeah, and you'd be wrong on that. But Victor Caratini goes to Minnesota. Doesn't matter. Jacob Junis goes to Texas. Jorge Mateo to Atlanta is hilarious because of something that happened early. Not hilarious, but like Ha-Sung Kim, who's going to be the starting shortstop for the Braves, tore a tendon in his right middle finger, slipping on ice in home in Korea, and he's out 4 to 5 months.
That's so fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah. So they bring in Jorge Mateo, and then trades wise, we already talked about Luis Robert and Freddie Peralta. The other one that is hilarious, they came out literally as the Kyle Tucker deal was happening. Josh Lowe going to the Angels, Gavin Lux is going to the Reds, and then Brock Burke is going to Cincinnati. The Rays are going to somehow fix Gavin Lux, and he's going to be really good. So it's just like,
sucks.
Why do they need Josh Lowe?
He'll be.
They got rid of Ward.
He'll be center field. They want to move Adele back to the corner.
Never ask for reasoning on an Angels move.
No.
Don't they have Mickey Moniak? Isn't he? No, he's in Colorado.
Mickey Moniak's in Colorado. It's Trout. Yeah, it'd be Trout.
Remember when
Adele,
Trout, Moniak, and Adele were going to be sick together?
God.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey Moniak had a moment like where he was actually really good.
Adele's still there. Yeah.
Yeah, Adele
had a good year last year.
Quiet because he plays for the Angels. He had the quietest 38 home run season.
That's what I thought.
It wasn't a good 38 home run season.
No, I think he batted 230. It's 30. We don't have to get super into this one.
Yes, we do.
The Hall of Fame ballot.
Yes.
We're already like an hour. We're already an hour in. So just
an hour. We're all right.
Yeah, we're good. So it was made official. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones are the two people joining the Hall of Fame this year. Carlos Beltran got 84% of the votes, and then Andrew Jones got 78.4%.
I have a stronger opinion about this than I thought it did. I'll let Nate go first because I don't know if we have the same opinion or not.
You go.
Okay. So Carlos Beltran, obviously, very big cog in the Astros
Yeah.
cheating scandal. He was like the guy pushing this thing, which if we really break it down, the Astros cheating scandal is what, a top three blemish in Major League Baseball?
I mean,
You can argue me out of it. I don't think it's
it's up there, but I don't like
I think it's you could argue it's in the top three. It's top
modern.
five.
It's like
Are you just going different types of cheating? Like, are you
Yeah.
counting
Like I'm not
steroids
saying
as
like
one and like gambling as another one, and
I'm
then
kind of
this?
saying like yeah, you know what? I'm kind of saying biggest incidents like I think the Black Sox one would be
and
like
there's
with Chulas Joe and all that. Like
there's
that was I
Pete
think
Rose
one that
gambling.
Yeah, I'd say Pete Rose is bigger than
Pete
that.
Rose. Yeah.
Like
And then I think that's where you kind of get into either the steroid guys. Regardless, like I think you're putting it in the top 5 to 10 guaranteed. Like one of the biggest cheating moments above a bunch of steroid users.
yeah,
And he was the most integral part of this thing from everything that I've heard about it.
yeah, and it's a
So what
little.
are we keeping steroid guys out of the Hall of Fame for at this point?
So, my opinion on steroid guys
Mm-hmm.
is yes, Bonds Clemens,
Mm-hmm.
no A-Rod Manny.
Because it was a
I'd
multiple
say
time
A-Rod.
thing.
No. If you tested
I'd say A-Rod
positive
at this point.
when it was illegal
Uh-huh.
to do so, and it was explicitly written,
Uh-huh.
go fuck yourself.
It was also
If you,
explicitly written that you can't use technology to cheat in fucking baseball. And here we are letting Carlos Beltran in.
I
Like
understand, I'm
I
not talking about that.
I say no to both personally. I don't think Beltran should have gone. I don't think A-Rod should have gone. I'm in on Bonds and Clemens, yes. But like if you're gonna let Beltran in, there has to be a conversation on guys like A-Rod and McGuire and Sosa and a
And
whole
Manny,
long list of other people. I'll give you Manny. I'll give you Robinson Cano in a couple years because Robinson Cano is arguably one of the top 10
second,
second basemen of all time, just off
and
the top of my head. And like probably the top three of our era
yeah,
statistically. Like he's nasty.
hmm
So that should be a conversation then. If because be realistically, Cano's steroids didn't come until he was dog shit.
which
Unless
again,
he
it's
just
still he just got away with it for all the time.
sure, yes, for sure. But like it's you're in that conversation now where it's like, yeah, he cheated. So did Beltran, and here he is.
hmm
Like that can't be a conversation anymore.
It's
Seventh best all time.
as
Seven
far as like war
for
or
war.
like
War.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, and like this is kind of
that's
diverting.
nuts.
This is kind of diverting from Carlos Beltran a little, and
Keep that out.
I'm not saying that like just because you need to vote for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
When looking at the rest of this
Sorry,
ballot,
10th all time.
it is a
Bye.
very weak ballot.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first,
Okay,
just to confirm.
okay,
Will that
Siri.
help?
Okay, but like it's a very weak ballot because it's five. You have to get 5% to stay on the ballot.
Yep.
Here is all of the guys that did not get 5%. Daniel Murphy, Howie Kendrick, Gio Gonzalez, Nick Markakis, Alex Gordon, Rick Porcello, Hunter Pence, Matt Kemp, Sin-Soo Choo, Edwin Encarnacion, Ryan Braun.
Mm-hmm.
All those guys are gone. Like,
Sure.
and did we immediately think
Should
any
be.
of them were Hall of Fame? No,
None of them are
like
good. None of them are close.
none of them are close. And then guys that like Torrey Hunter got 8.7%. Like he was just barely staying on.
I didn't realize Andrew
Brzezinski
Jones also had like 8% in his first year.
Mm-hmm. Andrew Jones has
Brzezinski
been on for like 9 years.
arguing for Torrey Hunter has, I think, made me
Want him less.
want him more.
Because he's
Like
very
he's got like 9 Gold Gloves in center
he's
field.
very
Yeah.
Andrew like
He's got like 60 some odd WAR that
Mhm.
are essentially the same player.
he gives Andrew Jones vibes a bit, but Andrew Jones was a little bit
Honestly, every counting stat is basically Torrey Hunter except for bombs and somehow WAR.
yeah,
'Cause I guess
because
Hunter
Andrew Jones
plays
has
that.
like I think they easily a 24.4 defensive WAR, which is the best all time in center field. Like,
Yeah.
which is insane.
But anyways,
We've had
essentially the
this.
same player.
Yeah,
We've had
So
this
isn't
conversation.
he a scumbag?
not that I'm aware of.
Hunter, I don't. Andrew Jones is.
Andrew Jones is, but I don't think Torrey Hunter.
I was talking about Andrew Jones.
Yeah,
But
Andrew
Andrew-
Jones
yeah.
is. Torrey Hunter, I don't think is.
No,
But
I don't know
not
about Torrey
Hunter.
We've had this conversation on the podcast before, but I'm very much a shrink the hall guy as opposed to grow the hall. I think there's too
yeah.
many guys in the hall already that don't deserve to be there.
In
So when you get to the point where fucking Andrew Jones gets in after being the first thought when Andrew Jones went on the ballot was 8%. To go from 8 to 80 or whatever it is insane to me. Like he
So
was
I'd rather
not a
see
Hall
Andrew
of Famer
Jones
8 years
than
ago.
Beltran.
What's that?
I'd
I'd
rather
rather
see
see
Andrew
Andrew
Jones
Jones
than
and
I don't
Beltran.
think that's my point though. I don't think either of them are Hall of Famers.
I
don't think Torrey Hunter's a Hall
think
of
both
Famer,
of
and I
them
really
are.
like Torrey Hunter.
Do you know how many Hall of Famer or center fielders in the Hall of Fame?
Not many.
It's
Griffey
like one of
for
the
sure.
most what?
Ichiro. Griffey.
You say Ichiro?
Didn't Ichiro? No, he played right.
Ichiro's right.
Yeah, not Ichiro.
Jeez.
Willie Mays.
There's
Mays is,
like I want to say it's under 10.
There's not many.
Okay.
Like
It's like one of the most underrepresented
I honestly think that's fine. Like it's also just like not that. I mean, the Hall of Fame is very offensive based, and it always has been. It sucks, but like it's kind of what it's going to be. Like there was not a lot of good offensive center fielders for the longest time.
Yeah,
there were. Go look up Jim Edmonds.
Fair. But
Kenny Lofton.
I'm not saying there was none, but there wasn't many.
Kenny Lofton was one. Lofton didn't get 5% on his first year, which was insane.
I don't think Jim Edmonds did either.
Like, and guys, I think next year, I'm calling it now. I don't think anybody gets in next year.
Yes.
God, no.
There's a first ballot lock.
Not next year.
Do you want to know? Okay.
Buster Posey.
Okay,
yes.
sorry, fair. I have the potential first-time candidates next year. Yeah. I won't say Buster Posey now because you guys think it. Stop me when you hear another Hall of Famer.
There aren't any. First time.
You can go through the whole
Jake Arrieta, Jay Bruce.
No, we don't need to do it.
It's Dribble Cooper. Like it's guys that we watched growing up that were like mid.
Bad.
Not mid, but like they were slightly above average.
Probably a good
mid to slightly above average. Like over the course of their career.
Yep.
Like I love
and then Buster Posey
cool guy to watch him pitch. Irvin Santana's a potential Hall of Fame candidate.
There's
J.A. Happ is a potential Hall of Fame candidate.
Love J. Happ.
Like
he's a Hall of Famer in my heart.
Like next year could be a year where we don't get anybody.
Buster Posey.
We're getting
Buster Posey.
Sorry,
is definitely going to get in.
In my head, Buster Posey's just like down the road.
The rest of the ballot is ass. So Buster Posey's going to get. He's going to be the second unanimous guy. Like you look at that list and you go, well, there's like 28 guys that are dog shit and Buster Posey. So you're like, well, I've got to vote for someone.
There's some interesting names still on this list.
Is next year in saying that is next year the year that you get like Chase Utley or Andy Pettit?
Maybe
because
Utley Pettit deserves it, but you know who I have grown on? Like go look at some Cole Hamels stats.
Cole Hamels is up there in a lot
that
of stuff.
Guy's got like almost 70 career WAR, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, like
for me, I think anyone you have to say, oh, they've kind of their case has grown on me is where I stop thinking they're a Hall of Famer. And like, it's happened like Billy Wagner. His case had to grow on everybody.
Larry Walker got on his 10th time.
Yeah,
like
I'm like, it's one of those
Coors effect though, partially,
but still.
Relievers are tough. I don't think any relievers should be in the Hall of Fame because they're all failed starters. But if you don't put in Billy Wagner, you can't have basically any relievers going forward because nobody's going to come close to his stats. And if he didn't make it, how is anyone else?
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. Personally, I don't know.
Again,
it's just
to me, I don't care. But do you think Felix is a Hall of Famer?
No.
He's bubble.
Really.
Like, and if you got to say bubble,
I think he had peaks where he was. That's the other thing. I want to say it was baseball is dead. They were talking about whoever it was had the quote where it's like, if anyone that has a 6 or 7 year peak where they're great, they should be a Hall of Famer. I'm like, I don't agree with that. I think if you were like dog shit for a little bit and then fantastic for your 7 years and then absolutely brutal for 10,
it depends.
You're not a Hall of Famer.
How that looks.
Do you want to know who you just said?
Not what you just
was bad. Had Jose Bautista was bad. Had a really strong peak and then became shit again.
Is Jose Bautista Hall of Famer?
No,
no, but that's different than like.
It's not the same.
It's different from like
not the same level they're talking about.
It's different. Like what they're basically saying is you had a 6 to 7 year peak where you're like the best guy in baseball, And then the rest of your
different
career,
story.
you're like average.
But the whole thing was about Andrew
It's-
Jones. Because Andrew Jones was bad at the end of his career for a long period of time.
Yeah, but
Because he played
if
way
he
too
had
long.
retired after his Braves years, he's a Hall of Famer.
Probably.
He's first
So
ballot.
why are
I
you
think it's less of a
punishing
conversation,
him
but you
for
fucked it
wanting to
up.
play? So you're punishing
Because you
him
were
for
done.
wanting to play?
It's his career. It's a part of his career at that point. I don't think he was a Hall of Famer either way, but I don't know. I just think there's way too many people in the Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
And I hate looking at these ballots going, Jay Happ, it could be a Hall of Famer. He can't because he's ass. But like the ballots just look so bad.
Yeah, sure. We'll say congratulations to Buster Posey for being a Hall of Famer in 2027.
Yeah.
Like that's basically it.
Yeah.
The last thing on here is like Ellie De La Cruz apparently turned down a record-setting contract from the Reds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to say that.
It would have been, and the record was previously Joey Votto with 225.
Why would you say yes to any extension at this point?
Exactly. Right now, why would you do that?
Well, Bichette just went
Scott
for
Boras
$42 million.
has never had a client accept over $100 million extension from his team and not get no, he's never had someone accept over $100 million extension to stay before their free agency, and he's gotten them more money every single time.
Yeah, like it's just
there's just no reason to accept an extension. That's a lot of money, and it's crazy to look at, but like when he's gonna get paid.
Especially when Dallas Braden brought up the very strong point of after 2026, we don't know what baseball will look like financially.
No.
So like he could going in blind kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And then
which could work against him realistically.
It could work against him, but at the same point, like if unless a salary cap is put in place, where baseball is projecting, 225 for Ellie De La Cruz will be like nothing.
Yeah. My question that I'm assuming neither of you will have the answer to: if there's a salary cap that goes in place, what happens? Like
I would assume
does it go to what the Dodgers are?
No, it would be collectively bargained. The NHL essentially cut a quarter of the payroll off of everyone's salary to make it work.
And you would you'd have to grandfather a lot of that.
You could grandfather it in, or certain contracts aren't going to count.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
it'd be a mess.
Yeah,
they're too far gone.
Yeah,
to do one at this point.
If you wanted,
it also would just I think it would ruin the sport.
If they wanted a salary cap, they would have had to do it pre. What was the last time they had like a weird? Was that 23 before the 23 season or 22 season?
22.
Like I think if you because that was pre like every giant contract we have now. That was the time to do it if they wanted to do it, and you're kind of too far gone at this point. And then
way too far gone.
Yeah, way too far gone. And lastly, Alex Bregman, Brad Keller, Clayton Kershaw are on Team USA, continuing to make the dream team. So
joining Ernie Clement.
Mark DeRose. There's gonna be a game where Alex Bregman's on the bench and Ernie Clement is starting. It's starting for Team USA.
Yeah, you understand that Ernie Clement is getting some stupid clutch hit at some point in time.
Oh God, yeah.
Yankees and Dodgers fans are gonna have to watch it happen.
Oh God,
that's the one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
because they hate him. There was a Yankees fan, like they announced it, and I can't even remember who it was, but one of the Yankees fans was like, "Oh, Team USA just became 100% more hateable." I'm like, how the fuck do you hate Ernie Clement? Like, what did he do to you?
Of all the people that like tormented your team, it was Ernie that you want to hate, not Vlad. Like
the Dodgers still hate that fucking slide he did, and I'm like, you won. Who cares?
Yeah. All right, before we get on the Dodgers tangent again, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that.
So if you are fans of the Dodgers, the Mets, Luis Robert Jr., Alec Boehm, you loved this episode.
No, not if you're an Alec Boehm fan.
Well, his name was defending Alec Boehm.
Yeah. I don't know why. Are there Luis Robert Jr. fans? Because he's absolutely dog shit.
Hi.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Oh, lastly, completely forgot about it.
Cuban Mike Trout? Are you kidding me?
Speaking of Cubans and Mike Trout, actually, this kind of fits. Yohan Moncada going back to the Angels.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
$4 million.
The Cuban Mike Trout, pal.
The Cuban Mike Trout.
He's fucking all right, dog water.
Okay, get Brant, end it. Cut the episode. Let's go.
Thank you for listening. We appreciate you getting this far.
So this is our longest episode, I think, a very long time.
In a while, yeah. Good. We had a lot to talk about.
Somehow we used to go 2 hours. How did we used to do that?
Psychopaths. We're getting better at cutting it down. Not
Yeah.
this episode, though. Sorry.
Not this one.
Thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, don't forget to follow us on everything and subscribe. And we appreciate you guys. Cheers.
Peace.